I spent years studying why some people stay vibrant into their 90s while others decline fast after 65. Then I met Kimiko, 98 years old. She shattered every assumption I had about aging. She walked 2 miles that morning, made her own breakfast, tended her garden. When I asked her secret, she looked at me like I was crazy. "Secret?" she said. "I just do what I've always done." That answer frustrated me for months. Then it clicked. She wasn't hiding anything. The mundane was the secret. Japan reached nearly 100,000 centenarians in 2025, the 55th consecutive year of increase, not because they discovered some miracle, but because they never stopped doing the small things that keep your body alive. Most people think longevity comes from genetics or expensive supplements. The data shows the opposite. The real secret isn't one miracle factor. It's 5 daily habits repeated for decades. Simple things you can start today. And that 5th one, the one most people ignore, it might be the most powerful for staying independent. What's the real longevity myth? Here's what most Americans do when they think about living longer. They buy supplements, $30, $40, $50 a bottle. They try extreme diets, keto, paleo, carnivore, whatever's trending on social media this month. Or they just shrug and say, "Well, my parents didn't make it past 75, so I probably won't either." Japanese centenarians tell a different story. Okinawan centenarians have significantly lower rates of heart disease, breast cancer, and prostate cancer compared to Western populations. Not because they have better genes, not because they discovered some ancient herb, because they built simple, repeatable behaviors which support 4 pillars: mobility, metabolism, stress regulation, and social connection. 4 pillars. That's the framework. You don't need to move to Japan or start eating seaweed every morning. But you do need to understand the principles behind what actually works. And the first one? You're probably already doing it, just not nearly enough of it. Secret number 1, daily movement that never stops. And I don't mean hitting the gym 3 times a week. Japanese centenarians don't have gym memberships. They walk to the market, they garden, they ride bicycles to visit friends, they sit on the floor and stand back up, dozens of times a day. That last one? It predicts your lifespan better than almost anything else. Your ability to get up from the floor without using your hands is one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live independently. Try it right now. Sit on the floor, cross your legs, and stand up without touching anything. Can't do it? You're not alone. Most Americans over 60 can't. Your body adapts to what you demand of it. Stop demanding strength, and it stops delivering. And when you stop giving it reasons to stay strong, it doesn't. Walking, gardening, cycling, floor sitting, these maintain functional fitness. Not because they're intense, because they're constant. So here's what you do. Take the stairs, walk to run errands when you can. Sit on the floor while watching TV tonight. Garden. Do yard work. Move your body the way humans moved for 200,000 years. Constantly. But movement alone won't work if you're sabotaging yourself at every meal. Which brings us to the second secret. Secret number 2, eating light, not excess. There's a phrase Okinawan centenarians repeat before every meal, hara hachi bu. It means eat until you're 80% full. Not stuffed, not, I can't eat another bite, just satisfied. This practice is linked to lower caloric intake and reduced metabolic stress, the kind that accelerates aging and disease. Japanese centenarians consume diets rich in vegetables, soy, fish, and seaweed. Minimal red meat, almost no processed foods. But here's what everyone misses. It's not only what they eat, it's how much. Your brain takes 20 minutes to register fullness. If you eat fast and clear your plate, you've already overshot. You're sitting there uncomfortable, digestion struggling, inflammation rising. And you do this 3 times a day for decades. This isn't deprivation, it's eating enough to feel satisfied without overloading your system. So try this. Use smaller plates tonight. Eat slowly. Put your fork down between bites. Stop when you feel satisfied, not full. Prioritize vegetables and whole foods. Your metabolism will thank you. Even if you move daily and eat light, there's one invisible force that determines whether you'll wake up tomorrow with energy or dread, and it's not physical. Secret number 3, purpose keeps you going. The Japanese call it Ikigai, your reason for waking up each morning, not some grand philosophical mission, just something specific that matters to you and extends beyond yourself. When I interviewed centenarians in Okinawa, they all had Ikigai. One woman tended her garden every morning. Another taught traditional weaving to local kids. A 102-year-old man walked to the community center daily to play Go with friends. These weren't hobbies. They were responsibilities, commitments, reasons to get out of bed. In America, we retire and then what? Golf twice a week? Watch TV? Wait for grandkids to visit? That's not purpose. That's passing time. Ikigai correlates with lower stress and longer lifespan. It activates motivation, reduces depression, gives structure to your days when structure disappears. Ask yourself, what do I care about deeply? What could I commit to for 20 minutes a day? Who needs what I know? Find that thing, commit to it, teach it, share it, volunteer, mentor. Give yourself a reason that goes beyond yourself. Purpose gives you a reason to get up. But the 4th secret gives you people to get up for. And that distinction matters more than you think. Secret number 4, connection protects health. In Okinawa, they have something called moai, social groups formed in childhood that meet regularly for decades. These aren't casual friendships. They're lifelong commitments, emotional support systems, people who show up. Loneliness kills, literally. Chronic isolation is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Social connection isn't a nice-to-have. It's a biological need. Moai groups provide lifelong community connection and are associated with better mental and physical health in older adults. They reduce stress hormones, boost immune function, give you people who notice if you're struggling, if you've missed a meeting, if something's wrong. In America, we move away from family. We retire and lose work friendships. Our kids are busy, and we sit home wondering why we feel like crap. I'm begging you, don't skip this. Join a weekly group, book club, walking group, volunteer team, church group. Something with regular face-to-face interaction, not Facebook, not texting, actual human presence. Prioritize time with close friends or family. Make it non-negotiable. Your immune system depends on it. Your mental health depends on it. The 5th secret ties everything together. And it's the one modern life makes almost impossible, but Japanese centenarians have mastered. Secret number 5, slower living, lower stress. Japanese centenarians live at a steadier pace. Fewer deadlines, less rushing, more presence. They have daily rituals that force them to slow down and pay attention. Green tea consumption is a daily ritual for many Japanese centenarians and is linked to cardiovascular health. But it's not just the antioxidants. It's the act of preparing it, sitting with it, being still for 10 minutes. Forest bathing, shinrin-yoku, has been shown to lower cortisol levels and improve immune function. You walk into the woods, no phone, no agenda, just trees and silence. Chronic stress accelerates aging. It damages cells, raises inflammation, weakens your immune system. And most Americans live in a state of constant low-grade stress from the moment they wake up. Slower living isn't doing less. It's doing things with full attention, without the constant urgency. Build one daily ritual, morning tea, evening walk, 5 minutes of breathing. Just one thing where you're fully present. Reduce multitasking. Spend time in nature weekly, a park, a trail, anywhere with trees. Practice saying no to non-essential commitments. Your nervous system needs this. Your cells need this. Now that you know all 5 secrets, here's the part that actually determines whether any of this will work for you. The practical takeaway is consistency, not intensity, not perfection. Consistency. You don't need to copy Japanese culture. You need to adopt the principles in your own life and stick with them. Daily movement, eating light, purpose, connection, slower living. These simple patterns can drastically increase the span of your life. Japan crossed 100,000 centenarians in 2025, up from 95,000 the year before, driven by sustained lifestyle habits. Yes, you heard that right. Sustained. Not perfect, not complicated. Sustained. Genetics matter, but lifestyle is the part you control starting today. The only reason most people don't reach that potential isn't because their bodies can't. It's because they stop giving their bodies reasons to stay strong. Pick one secret this week, just one. Maybe it's walking more, maybe it's eating until you're 80% full instead of stuffed. Maybe it's calling a friend and making a weekly coffee date non-negotiable. Start there, then add another habit next month. Sustainable change beats perfection every single time. And these habits don't just add years to your life, they add capability, independence, and joy to your years. That 98-year-old woman in Okinawa who walked 2 miles that morning, she wasn't superhuman. She just never stopped doing what her body needed. And neither should you. You have more control over your aging trajectory than you think. Your body wakes up every morning waiting for instructions. What are you going to tell it today? Drop a comment and tell me which of these 5 secrets resonates most with you. Which one are you starting with? I read every single comment and I want to know. If this changed how you see aging, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Now, go move your body. Continue with the Healthy Aging Mastery playlist, your complete guide to staying strong, steady, and independent. This is educational information, not medical advice.